You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast. Today is December 2nd, 2018,
Hey-o!
and this is episode 57.
You sure about that?
My name is Jose Roldan.
I'm Frank Barno.
And you're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast, where you hear all your geek news.
All week. Week.
So, I think we should just start people. Do you think we should let people know where they can get a hold of us in the beginning so we don't have to repeat this at the end? Guys, we're welcome to comments, where you can email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com or get a hold of us at Twitter, where Frank most likely will answer you, probably not nice, at evilmetalgamers at Twitter. We tried to check all your comments and stuff like that, and we'll be more than happy to bring up whatever comments you have on every episode if we get a chance.
Hey-o!
So, now going to the actual stuff.
Is there a reason for that disclaimer? Is someone mad that we're not talking about them?
No. It just, I feel like it's better to let them know in the beginning. Just, who knows? Maybe they get bored all the way at the end. They never make it to the end. I'm letting them know. I'll probably repeat it again at the end, so relax. So, Mr. Berna claims there's a lot of news this week, which I fail to believe there's actual big, huge news. There's a couple of small news up there, but go ahead, Mr. Berna.
Well, first and foremost, Red Dead Redemption beta dropped for the online, and everybody's playing it, and everybody's enjoying it. So,
shout out to Carrie.
Shout out to Carrie hooking us up with the beta keys
from Rockstar.
Launch.
Thank you.
But yeah, I've been playing it. It is a lot of fun. The entire map opens up from the beginning. I have yet to beat the campaign mode, but I wanted to check out the beta, so I had something to talk about.
Is it as slow as the campaign?
No, and it's actually got a lot of story to it. It's got a lot of story to it, and it's interesting because you see characters from the game.
Okay.
And they have missions and stuff. It seems kind of very story driven, which is interesting.
That's always good. Because I don't think there was any story in the original online version of Red Dead.
No, I think they just threw you in there. But I think that was the same thing with Grand Theft Auto 4 when they did the online. I think they just let you run amok and just do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Well, that's good.
That being said, they've already kind of pointed out how the microtransactions are going to work.
Okay. Which
is good. I mean, it's just gear. And in that, you know that you can... It's called golden nuggets. You can buy gold with actual money. I don't think you can do it for the beta yet, but you can buy gold to help you level up. I mean, not level up, help you get gear. And that's kind of the big thing about it. You can get golden nuggets. You don't have to buy money. People have gone online already and have kind of done the algorithm on what it would take to get one gold nugget.
I read somewhere that the economy's fucked up in this.
It's the beta. I think they're trying to figure out
like a shotgun is like $900, or that a can of beans is more expensive than a gold ring. You heard any of this?
I haven't played that much into it. In all honesty, I really don't care to try to invest a lot of time and money in the economics of it, just because it's a beta and nothing has been confirmed, nor has it been denied that it will or won't carry over to the main online when it comes out. So there's that. but it's very easy to play, and it's a lot of fun.
Did you play with anybody?
I've played with a bunch of people so far, and it's fun with your friends.
Did you play with, who did you play with, George?
I played with George and I played with Dylan.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, so I've played with them. I'm pretty sure if I asked, I can find somebody to go online and play later.
I'm sure. My brother's on it too, and both of my brothers are online.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a solid. It's a solid addition to the game. The longevity of it, I don't know, because unlike Grand Theft Auto, the idea of what the shit is that? Technology hinders the game.
Oh, did you play Battle Royale?
No, I didn't play Battle Royale.
But there is a Battle Royale.
Yeah, but I don't have interest in a Battle Royale, so that's not for me. That is one
of
those
things. No, I get
things.
it. But there is one, right?
Yeah. But that's one of those things. That's not for me. I'm not going to play that. If the Battle Royale is good, by all means, people, you can let us know how it is. But
it just doesn't make any sense in this game.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like it makes any sense. Last man standing. I don't. Battle Royale, usually they give you a bunch of weapons. I mean, what are you going to get? It's the same guns that Red Dead.
Shotgun, handgun, all that fun stuff.
The revolver, yeah. And maybe a couple of sniper guns. I don't know. I think I guess they're trying to feed into this Battle Royale shit, but I don't think it needs it. Especially if it looks like it's a good game in cooperative mode and there's a story to it. Yeah, you don't need it, but whatever. I mean, I might be wrong. Yeah, I just feel that playing the Battle Royale thing is always going to get you compared to Fortnite and PUBG, and that's always going to be either a negative, more of a negative than a positive.
No, the thing is that your end-all be-all thing, and I don't think that's the end-all be-all. I think that's a small addition to the overall game.
And if they keep it like that, that's fine.
Yeah, I think Rockstar is smart enough. I mean, they put a Battle Royale in the Grand Theft Auto, and they didn't try to over-elaborate or over-embellish on it. They just were like, here's the game, and if you guys want to play it, play it. That's all.
I mean, that's not. I mean, I think it's going to be a success. And if Rockstar has anything up their sleeves, they'll keep it alive just as much as they kept it alive for Grand Theft Auto. I don't see why not. I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't foresee it being.
So you think it's going to be like Assassin's Creed Online?
Yeah, I that's me. I could be wrong.
Once the game runs its course, then nobody will get on the.
Right.
I mean, it could be like that. And this is a damn shame because Assassin's Creed Online was really good, but eventually people stopped jumping on it because they move on to the next game.
Yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, one of the great things about Grand Theft Auto 5 is there's so much that you can just create and do where you're really limited in this regard. There's not... You don't have all the aspects of creating an empire. And then once you create an empire, okay, big deal. What are you going to do? You're going to buy another horse?
That's true.
And
you're right.
And then this game, it takes place before the event of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
So it's even further in the past. So once again, still very limited.
They should have, like, if they could have a war type of thing on it where it's Civil War, because the Civil War was about 6 60 or was it about 30 years? I'm sorry. The game takes place about 30 years after the Civil War.
Right.
Right? I mean, they could do that too. Like just have a kind of a Civil War type of fighting thing. That would be cool. I think I would like that a lot. But I mean, in 30 years, the guns were a complete difference.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of different things to keep it alive. They don't have to stay in 1899.
I get you.
They can venture into any point in time with cowboys and stuff. And I'm sure cowboys were around. Maybe a little bit. I mean, we're talking about, God, wouldn't it be amazing unless you play Indians or Native Americans? Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But,
well, no, I mean, my character he's very native. I made him as native as I could get him. And he looks fantastic. Like, the level of detail in the created character is unbelievable. I love it.
It'd be awesome.
One of the things that they have you pick out is your teeth. Like, you can have a guy just straight no teeth. It's funny.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And wooden teeth?
No, just no teeth.
Really? That's
yeah.
fucking weird.
Or you can have missing teeth. It's that aspect of it. The created characters is, like I said, it's fantastic.
Cool. So
yeah, no, I dig it. I'm looking forward to the final product. Nothing has been said about when the final product will be coming out, but there will be a final product, so that's good. So going from one beta to the next.
What do you want to talk about? Anthem?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can't really talk about it. Well, I already joined, and hopefully we'll get something. I feel like EA is doing a lot of betas, and you disagree with me, but being in a new IP, I feel that they do need a beta to get a lot of shit fixed. It's December 8th. When does the game come out? March?
I don't know, man.
I think it's March. I think it's more than enough time to fix that a lot of the bugs and shit if they come out in December.
I was initially really excited for this game. Not so much anymore.
I mean, it has the things that you don't like, but I mean, it could still be a big hit.
I mean, it could be a big hit, but Fortnite is a big hit. That doesn't make it a good game. People are stupid. We go through this all the time.
Yeah, but how are you going to know if it's good or bad if you don't play it?
No, I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, you have a point there, but...
I mean, I understand that everything you see from one commercial of Fortnite, you could tell exactly what the game's about. You don't have to play it to know it's stupid or it's dumb or it's a ripoff or whatever the heck. But Anthem is a full-blown game. So, I mean, I feel like that type of game at least deserves a rental.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the worst game ever. I'm not disagreeing with you in that. It could be the biggest garbage in the world. But I feel like a game like that, it's EA and it's a new IP. I just feel that we have to try it out. Just to see what the fuss is about, too.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of fuss about it because it's more of the same. It's more of this open world bullet sponge thing. This time it's just with robots, and there's a lot about it that I like, but it's the idea that it is EA, and EA hasn't really delivered on anything, man.
I agree with that. They haven't, which is a damn shame because they used to come out with some epic shit. But who knows? It's a big company. Big.
It's a big company that hasn't released half decent game in God knows how long.
Well, neither has Xbox. But I mean, any day now, you can only strike out so much, bro. That's what I'm saying. Any day, I can guarantee you, any day now, Xbox is going to come out with a really good game. That'll be a system seller. I mean, why the hell do you think they're buying all those companies? Any day, any day. It's a matter of time. You know that. All it takes is one game to make it big.
Yeah, but no.
I mean, PlayStation, to me, the first big exclusive to me that was a new IP was Uncharted. I don't think
Go ahead.
Don't say Crash Bandicoot. And don't say Metal Gear, because I mean, Metal Gear, eventually Metal Gear Solid 2 came out to Xbox.
What are you talking about? What are you...
exclusives. Right? One big game that might come out that makes it popular again. It's the same thing I'm saying for EA. PlayStation 3 was down. Nobody was getting it, and they came out with Uncharted.
Well, nobody was getting it. No, Uncharted 2. The first Uncharted, nobody was crazy about. I loved the first
Uncharted 2 became big because Uncharted 1 was sold. It sold.
Well, yeah, sold a lot. Nah. I think Uncharted 2 did better. And
obviously, I agree.
But it was... Uncharted 2 was what really made the money. It wasn't Uncharted. Yeah.
Of course, but I mean, that's what I'm saying is that PlayStation was striking out a lot. It was when it came to...
It was striking out.
We didn't see Metal Gear Solid 4 for a long time.
No, but it was striking out because it was so goddamn expensive.
Yeah, but they weren't coming out with something that would sell a system.
No, they had plenty that sell a system. It was just expensive. That's the problem. That right there was
what do you think? What did they have to sell?
They had a ton of stuff to sell.
What? That you couldn't find on the Xbox 360?
They had Lair. They had War.
Lair? Are you kidding me? Lair got terrible reviews, bro.
No, Lair wasn't bad.
Lair got terrible reviews. Terrible.
Lair wasn't bad.
If it wasn't bad, we would have had a part 2. Next, go ahead.
You had Heavenly Sword.
Heavenly Sword.
You had Uncharted. I mean, dude,
Heavenly Sword was good, but it wasn't a system seller.
No, dude, nothing was.
I'm just telling you that I'm just trying to compare. That's what Xbox One is in right now. It's in a situation where it's overpriced, and it doesn't have that game.
Have anything? But I go back to it, man. The original PlayStation 3, it wasn't ready to be launched. Xbox forced it to be launched.
Forget about it wasn't ready to be launched. You're talking about it wasn't ready, but it did launch, and it didn't have anything that attracted people.
No, well, it didn't have anything to attract people because of how expensive it was.
Yes, and Xbox is expensive, and nobody seems to want to buy it because it has nothing to attract it to it.
No, they just don't have anything, period.
Okay, yes, but overall, it's the better system. It's the better console. And it's only a matter of time before they do come out with something that is so appealing that people will buy an Xbox. So I'm going back to EA. EA keeps striking out and all this bullshit, but it's only a matter of time before they get their Dead Space back or their what other EA game. I mean, not everybody can be Ubisoft. Which, even though you don't agree that all their games are good, most of the games sell, even if they're garbage.
No, but they don't. Their products aren't bad per se. They're just
they're not. They're not bad.
They're just redundant. They've just been done before.
But it still sells.
Right? No, that's.
But EA is being redundant.
No, EA is making
it's not selling.
Trash. That's the problem. EA is just making trash. Outside of Battlefield, they're making trash.
I mean, give it time. The other bad thing is that they have that reputation of buying out companies, then taking over their franchise, and then the franchise fails, and then they close the company.
No, I know.
Which is better to just leave them the fuck alone and let them do their own shit. And Xbox is doing that too, but I don't think Xbox will shut them down. I think Xbox is more, Microsoft is more open. I mean, I remember they didn't want to let go of Bungie. But eventually they let them go. And then they come out with the best game ever. They should have stayed with Microsoft.
They should have stayed with Microsoft.
I feel that if Destiny, I'm going to be honest with you. If Destiny was a purely exclusive for Xbox, it would have done better. That's my opinion. I feel like it would have done.
You want to know how Destiny would have done well?
What?
If Destiny was actually Halo.
I agree with you 100%. If it would have been like Halo and different Spartans.
No. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it would have been Halo, if it wouldn't have tried to be what it is, if it was Halo, and this goes back to my argument, and this is me being the asshole, would Zelda have been revered if it wasn't Zelda? Do you know what I mean? Would people have loved it as much if it wasn't Zelda?
No, absolutely not. Of course, I don't think it's the love of the characters the reason that it sells. And I feel like somebody who'd never played Zelda before would never play Breath of the Wild, and they wouldn't get it. So they wouldn't understand. It's okay. I understand that your point on that, and
that's where Destiny failed. But if it would have just slapped that stupid ass Halo title on it, it would probably have done really well, and people would be like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome!" And I would still be criticizing it, calling it a power.
I think it would have done better if,
And I would have. Go ahead.
And it would have done better if it was restricted to the system. Absolutely, 100%. It would have even sold more systems. And they could still go on PC. But the fact that they were in all the systems and it was just not appealing, that's my opinion. But, I mean, Bungie wanted to do their own shit and spend a shitload of money on a game that they're giving away for free now.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get my money. I'm not going to pay a single dollar. Unlike Blizzard, who's got me replaying old games.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Diablo. And Diablo 3 is on PlayStation Pro is unbelievable. And I said, you know what? I want to see what this game looks like on PC. So I re-downloaded it on PC and I put it on ultra wide, and it's like the most beautiful thing in the world. It's just gorgeous. And I mean, it still looks good on the PlayStation Pro, but ultra wide just goddamn fuck. Consoles should have ultra wide versions in there, so if somebody hooks up a console to an ultra wide monitor, they still get that. Because the image is there, Frank. They're just cutting it in order to fit on a regular widescreen TV. Hence, that's what they used to do with full screen. So, I mean, you could just leave it like that, and then when the console, like a PlayStation or an Xbox, sees that it's connected to an ultra-wide, then it should be able to do the ultra-wide version. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, what the fuck do I know about programming and shit? But like Xbox put FreeSync in their system, so you can connect it to PC monitors with FreeSync, and you get no lag. It's smoother. Why can't PlayStation do that? PlayStation has AMD inside also. That FreeSync, if you don't know what it is, it connects the monitor to your system, and then it's able to read the frame rate better because it's reading it off the graphics card, and it just brings it. There's less lag. It just comes out as a smooth image, and PlayStation could do it because it has an AMD graphics card. So does the Xbox. So here's hoping that that's the shit that I want on console, that it would One would be frame rate, show me the frame rate. And one would be give me an option for FreeSync. Not everybody has a big TV, Frank. Not everybody has a 75-inch like you. Some gamers just have a monitor. And anyway, so going back to the graphics card and stuff like that, I finally got the Nvidia Shield. Holy shit. Oh my God. It is the best streaming platform there is. And trust me, I've played with Apple TV. I've played with Roku. I've had 2 smart TVs. And I also had a Chromecast. So I know about streaming shit into your TV. And the best platform is hands down, the Nvidia Shield TV is unbelievable. And the fact that it has Android TV on it is another unbelievable thing, where you can just ask Google, hey Google, who's in the cast of this movie that you're watching? And it'll come up with the cast underneath. And then you can get off of that and keep watching the movie. And when an actor's on the screen, you pause it, and a circle will come around the actor's face, and underneath the circle, it'll say the name of the actor.
So we'll do the IMDb thing.
Yeah, like that. So it'll show you so if you have like multiple actors in the same scene, it'll put a circle on each one, and it'll show you who they are underneath each one.
That's pretty sweet. It
is. I mean, I can turn on my TV now with voice activation with Google Home. I can play music through that. I can lower the volume and raise the volume just by asking Google to do it. What else? If I say show me movies with Tom Cruise, it'll show me all the movies that Tom Cruise are in, but it also shows you the movies that are available on whatever platform you have, which is Hulu, Netflix, the ones that you can watch at the moment. It also shows you the ones you can buy, but it'll show you the ones that are free and the ones that you can order or the ones you can rent. But where we're headed with the future is ridiculous. The other feature that I tried on the Nvidia Shield TV is the streaming platform. Now the streaming game, sorry. It comes with GeForce Now, which is a rental type of streaming thing. And you pay, I think it's $8 a month.
Okay.
And then you can, basically it's like the Project Stream Google made. It's the same thing. They have a supercomputer somewhere, and then Nvidia will stream those games to you, and you can play them at a beautiful maxed out graphics on 4K HDR. Here's the catch: you're streaming the game. And I feel that that's not worth it, especially if you have a data cap. That's not worth it. Because where the hell would you rent a game? Oh, and that's just old games. If you want to play the newer games, you have to pay an additional $10 or something like that. It's not a lot to play the newer games, but you're still paying more. And then every time you're playing, you're streaming, which is using data. I mean, you'll run out of it. Do you have a data cap? I think it's if you have Comcast, it's 1 terabyte, right?
Yeah, I got something like that.
I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like you will use your entire terabyte in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're streaming your games, it's not for everyone. I think that if you're going to play it, just buy the game and then just play it on your PC. I mean, if you have a console, then you don't need to do that. If you have a PC gaming machine, you don't need to do that either. Just buy the fucking game. The other thing that I did was I was able to stream my games from my computer into the TV. And holy fuck, that is amazing. It runs. I barely see lag on the streaming because obviously I'm streaming with Ethernet cable into the Nvidia Shield, but I don't have a 4K TV, but it runs. It could run the game into the TV on 4K. So technically, if I have a 1080p machine, it doesn't matter. It'll stream the video of that into the TV and stream it into 4K. And I play games like Assassin's Creed. I also could do it with Steam. I played Injustice. Injustice had no lag, Frank. I could play Injustice just fine. Because I was afraid I was going to lag. And obviously, if you push the buttons today in a fighting game, you get killed. Right. That was it ran perfect. Assassin's Creed was a little fuzzy, but I understand Assassin's Creed is a huge game. But it wasn't super fuzzy. It was just a little bit. I also played Overwatch. Overwatch it looked crisp and everything, but it had a small lag. So my recommendation is for those online fighting games, I don't think so. I mean, just play it on your computer. Multiplayer games like that, I wouldn't recommend it because the lag is going to get your ass kicked. I also played, what was the other game I played? Every Steam game that I have, I was able to stream it into my PC, into the Nvidia Shield just fine because it also has another app just for Steam. So it goes directly into your Steam account. So basically, I don't need my Steam link anymore, which is why I'm going to give it to you. I don't need it because the app is in the Nvidia Shield. Right. So, is it worth? I got it for $110 because Black Friday, I had a coupon and I had a percentage off and all this other bullshit. It's the actual price of the system is, if I'm not mistaken, is $199. But it comes with a controller and the remote control with a microphone. If you're just gonna stream shit from Netflix, then don't get that. It's not worth it. Just get yourself a Chromecast, an Apple TV, or even a Roku. But I mean, if that's all you're going to do, I mean, you don't even need any of that shit if you have a smart TV. No, you don't. But, I mean, I've had multiple smart TVs, and it streams better from a separate box than when it's hooked up to the TV. It's because TVs, there's just too much going in there, and it still looks good, but there is a difference. It streams better from a small box. But if that's all you're gonna do is just watch movies, then don't get that bullshit. You don't need it. But if you wanna stream your games and you want the Android TV feature, then yeah, it's a buy. Definitely a buy. And you'll be able to control it like you're watching TV, and you can tell the TV to turn on the lights, dim the lights. The same thing you do with Echo. It does all that. I mean, it could tell me how long it takes for me to get to work. I can ask it what's the nearest McDonald's, and it'll show in I'm watching a TV, and I say, can you tell me the closest pizza places? And it'll pop up on the TV while I'm watching a movie. Yeah. And the movie will still keep playing. So it'll come up and it'll say the phone number of whatever, Joe's Pizza, whatever's nearby. So literally, you don't ever have to move from your couch. I mean, I swear, if they add Uber Eats into that, then you just created the ultimate couch potato. Because if you have think about that. You're watching a TV. You tell Google or Alexa to order something from Uber Eats. They get there. They touch your ring. It pops up on your TV while you're watching, so you know that they're there. So the only effort you have to do is actually fucking walk. And there's I don't know if Amazon has the electrical lock now for the Amazon driver. Have you heard of this?
I know of it.
It's just fucking crazy. Amazon sells you a camera and it sells you a lock. So if you live in a bad neighborhood like Hialeah or anything that you think you're going to get your shit stolen from your front yard, Amazon delivery driver goes to your house, uses a special key that they had that will unlock your door. And then they go in and they put the package in your house, and that's it. And people say, well, wait a minute, isn't that going to be like, have people like go into my house and shit? That's what the camera comes in. Because the moment they use that card, the camera records and sends it to your phone and sends it to Amazon Corporation. So the delivery guy is being watched by two people, the owner of the house and the corporate office. So the guy can't do anything because he's being watched. It's fucking genius.
No, yeah,
I love that. And I would do it too, but it's expensive. It's not cheap.
right.
And I mean, the only reason you would buy that is if you order a lot of shit from Amazon. It's the only way it would justify that. But so you're controlling your Christmas tree by asking Alexa.
Yeah, just because, and I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but it's one of those things that...
I don't think it sounds stupid at all. I hate going down the stairs to turn the Christmas tree when I'm going to bed.
And not just that, but like for me, you have to unplug it. And
Yeah.
I have to get behind the tree. I know it sounds like ridiculous, but it just makes life that much easier.
It is. I would love to tell someone to turn it off for me. And it's the same thing with the Nest. We have the Nest, and I could tell Google to, put my temperature up or temperature down. It's great.
That's the next thing that I need to... I have a smart... thermostat, but the thing is it's not one of the better ones. So I gotta go through all the jumps and whistles and all that fun stuff.
It's fucking crazy.
It is crazy, though.
So another game that I played was in Divinity. Whatever. I don't even know the name of the fucking game, to tell you the truth, because I hated it so much. I wanted to commit suicide. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
A little bit, yeah.
It is. People love this game, and it got really good reviews. So I got it because they had it in a special on Black Friday I got it for like $7, I think it was. Divinity Original Sin. I got the enhanced edition. And for what Dylan puts it up, it's a CRPG, and I looked up CRPG. It stands for Computer RPG, so there's not much difference. But bro, this game is so fun. Look, I'm looking right here at reviews. It's got 5 stars. People talk shit about it. It's great. It's a 2-player game, and Dylan was saying he loved it because he could play with his wife. But I mean, seriously, Frank, I was 4 hours in a town and I saw no action. The action, when you do play the action, it's definitely like a turn-based type of thing. And you move around with AP, and then once you run out of AP, you can't make moves or anything. So if you move too far, then you have no AP left in order to like make an attack or a magic spell and stuff like that. You know those type of RPGs?
Yeah.
It's like that. And you can zoom in and you can zoom out. So, and it's just you into another character, and then you can just keep getting more people to join your group. The thing is that, first of all, the game is gorgeous. It's beautiful, Frank. If they made Diablo like this, it'd be great. Because sometimes in Diablo, I want to zoom in and zoom out, but you can't. You're stuck at the perspective they give you. In this game, you can zoom in as far in, and you'll get a better you can see your character's details and stuff like that. But it's all like, you know, you get there to the village and you're supposed to solve a crime. So you go talk to somebody and there's nothing. The map doesn't show you shit. It doesn't tell you where to go. You have to walk around and look for it. Now, I'm not saying that I want to get babied, but it gets to the point when you're in a town with over 150 people, Frank, you don't want to go and talk to every single fucking person. And the thing is that when you talk to a person, that person tells you something and you don't know if that is actually part of the... So you have to sit there and listen to every single conversation. And if you skip, you can't go back and see what he said. You can, but it's just a pain in the ass to go back. And it's just like, oh my God, you can't pick anything up, because if you pick something up, it's like stealing. So people scream at you. So you have to sneak around and... Oh God, I hated this game so much, and I really tried, because I mean I love good games, and it is such a beautiful game, but it got to the point, Frank, where I actually got I said, fuck it, I'm gonna read a strategy guide online to see how this goes. I read the strategy guide, bro, and I'm not fucking lying. I'm not lying. It's like, if you read the strategy guide, it tells you, go here and talk to this guy. Now go over here and talk to this guy. Now go over there. And that guy that talked to you before, go talk to him again. Then come back and do this. But do you see what I'm going at? Like,
yeah.
Normally it's okay, go from point A to point B and then maybe come back to point C. But this says go to point A and then go to point B, part 1, B part 2, B part 3, then go back to C, and then C 1, 2, 3, and then remember to go back to... I was like, I wanted to throw my phone against the wall. And this is me actually seeing what I have to do. It's just, I wanted to puke. It's not for me. Maybe for someone else. I'm sure somebody's listening to this. Oh my God, that game is so good. More power to you, but I mean, I don't have the patience for that shit. And I saw maybe 3 fights. So I was like, it's not for me. And you cannot tell me this is like Final Fantasy. It's not like Final Fantasy. So and you said, it's talking like Persona. No, but Persona, it's, you get the pictures that pop up and they actually show you the expressions of their faces. And no, this doesn't change the perspective. It's just you see the little 2 figures from a sky view, right? Talking. That's it. So it's not like dramatic. When there's acting, there's nothing dramatic about it. Anyway.
So you hate it?
I hate this game. I hate it so much. And I can't ask for a refund from Steam because I played more than an hour. I would definitely ask for a refund for my $7, even though the game was only $7. I bet you if I put a review, I'm the only bad review there.
You think?
I'm looking at it right now. It's like 5 stars. It's crazy how much people love this game. So maybe I'm not seeing something. What did you play? Or do you have any other news? Sorry.
No, bunch of news as far as the anime nerd kind of person goes. First and foremost, Cowboy Bebop getting live action show on Netflix.
That's cool.
10 episodes.
On Netflix, really?
Yeah. Netflix is doing it. So I'm all kinds of excited for that. I really think that's going to be really good, really well done. Especially how much they did in Altered Carbon. I think it's going to be really good.
Well, I mean, a lot of people didn't like Death Note. I like Death Note.
I like the Death Note
movie.
Yeah,
I thought the ending was great. I thought the ending was a great twist.
I didn't think it was the best thing ever, but
Obviously not. But
I enjoyed it a lot.
Exactly. I thought it was a very well done B movie.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, any movie that comes out on Netflix is a B movie.
Yeah.
Right? Am I wrong? It's a straight to video type of movie.
Well, no. The one that took place in Africa with the African children.
I don't know.
Idris was in it. Oh, that's really good. That was really good. That thing.
I saw the Will Smith one was terrible.
No, that's no. Stop. Don't no.
You know what I mean? It's not all of the Netflix originals are good. I'm talking about movies.
No, neither am I. I'm not sitting there claiming they're all good. What I'm saying is that there are movies out there that they have that are like, holy shit. But Netflix is going to do a Cowboy Bebop show. It's going to be 10 episodes. So I'm interested to see if they're going to be based off of the original show or if they're going to be new, if they're going to do something that's completely off the script and more original adventures. I'm excited for that. And then when you go from Cowboy Bebop, both Crunchyroll and Adult Swim have announced that they're going to do a Blade Runner anime. And what's great about this is the guy that created and I believe drew for Cowboy Bebop is going to be on this project. So I'm hella excited for that one too.
Nice.
That's going to be really cool. I'm excited for both of those. And then we have the big news coming from Netflix that they canceled Daredevil.
Which I think is a crock of shit. I'm upset, but apparently Disney's saying that and they've only said this for Daredevil, that this is not the last we'll see of Daredevil.
Yeah, so
can they do that?
Yeah, it's their product.
It is their product, but can they take the way it looked, the actor and everything from Netflix? Wasn't it like Netflix creation? You know what I mean? Can they steal
I get what you're saying. I don't know.
I mean, fuck it. Don't give him a show. Give him a movie. I'm down with that. And down with Kingpin now being in the next Spider-Man. Well, or the third Spider-Man. I'm all down for that shit.
That's where that's where I'd like to see it go. I think it's a good thing that they could possibly take it and make it
movies. Yes, of course.
Well, it doesn't have to be a movie, but they could have a direct tie-in now.
Jessica Jones is the only one still alive. They haven't canceled Jessica Jones.
Well, Jessica Jones comes out 2019. Same with Punisher.
So then that's it. They get a season 3 and that's it. And Punisher gets a season 2.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I like this Punisher.
I love this Punisher.
Bro, the bullseye was amazing. Like,
yeah, that I still gotta watch.
Oh my god! I can't give you.
I'm gonna watch all this stuff over Christmas break.
Compared to that garbage with Ben Affleck. Who was it to play Bullseye? Was that idiot? What is it? Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, yeah.
Colin Farrell is a joke compared to this guy. This guy's awesome. But, so what else you got? What news? Or what did you play? Did you play anything else other than Persona?
No, I played a lot of Red Dead. I played a lot of Persona.
What about PC?
I did play some. I played some games on PC on Steam. I played a little bit of Dead Space. God, that was such a great game. Still to this day, still such a great game. I played Cuphead. Went back to that.
You were able to download Cuphead?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I have Cuphead downloaded in my system.
Are you sure?
I just played it on the Nvidia Steam.
Yeah. So I played Cuphead.
Yo, do you know that realizes? I don't think anybody knows that you can both play this game. That means that. Does that mean that we can play at the same time?
I don't know. That'd be something we can check out after the podcast.
That's crazy. So basically, you buy the game and you share it with somebody else. You do realize what I'm telling you, right? It's like they gave you two versions, two copies.
Yes, absolutely.
Watch it. Watch Steam is listening to this shit. Shuts it down. What? Oh, real quick. I got an email and I also got a text from people correcting me that I said last week. I'm not going to mention the people, but I was corrected that Dragon Ball Z, when I mentioned Dragon Ball Z was a 90s show, and I admit, yes, it was in the 80s, like you said. I said yes, and I think we talked about yes, but remember that it was only in the first 10 in the 10 years that it blah 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 blah, and then I had a bunch of people giving me shit because I said that it was over. So yes, correction, Dragon Ball Z is still playing, which ended in 98, I think, or some bullshit like that. I don't even remember when. No, I think it ended in 2003. So, excuse me, Dragon Ball Z fans. I was talking about the original Dragon Ball Z, and you guys are talking about Dragon Ball Z Super. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend the Dragon Ball Z community because I didn't mention Dragon Ball Z Super. Just wanted the people know. At least people are listening.
Yeah, no, that's great. People can bitch at you because you're wrong a lot.
I didn't hear you say Jose is still playing Dragon Ball Z Super.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z. It's not like it's good or anything.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get more emails. You did not just say that.
That being said, apparently DC and Warner Brothers is going to start making the Blue Beetle movie. Why do you people continue to support this?
Blue Beetle? It's like probably the worst character in Injustice too. Oh my God. So let's talk about Rocksteady.
Let's talk about Rocksteady.
Are they going to show something on the Video Game Awards?
I thought they were, but apparently they're not. It's been confirmed that they're not ready.
And the rumors were that it was a Superman game, and now they're confirming that it's not a Superman game.
Yep.
You know what it would be? There was a comic book. I don't remember what the name of the comic was, where Batman gets kicked out of the Justice League. You ever heard about this?
No.
He gets kicked out of He gets kicked out of the Justice League because apparently he has a plan B for all the superheroes in the Justice League just in case they go bad.
I have heard about something.
So he knows how to defeat them all, and he created a special kryptonite to kill Clark, and he knows how to defeat Green Lantern, how to defeat Wonder Woman. He has all this shit, and apparently somebody stole his shit. So then people start getting killed, or people start defeating the superheroes, and eventually Batman mans up and says, I was the one who... So people are like pissed off at Batman because why would he go out of his way to plan it? And he explains to them, just in case any of you go bad. Because it happens, superheroes sometimes go rogue. So I was thinking, if they do a Rocksteady game, wouldn't it be great if it's Batman trying to figure out how to defeat them all?
For me, the one thing that I thought I loved it was playing, who is it? Was playing as Red Hood.
It could be a Red Hood. It could be, I really do not hope it's another Batman game. But I don't want a Justice League game.
No, I don't want a Justice League game.
I
don't, and I know people are like, the Justice League just isn't good. Like,
no, it's not.
There's nothing appealing to me that would make me want to play as the Justice League. Because let me tell you, all those characters, if I died at all as playing as any of them, I'd be like, well, this game's stupid.
It's true. I agree 100%.
You know what game was awesome? The Wolverine game.
Yes.
That
Activision
made.
Yes, it was really good.
What was so great about it, though, was the fact that it did health regeneration. And it just, the idea of health regeneration in a game just made so much sense. Because, you know, Wolverine.
It's Wolverine. No, the game was great when you sneaked and you could smell where the people were. And you do the corner kills and he would stab them in their toes and drag them out. Oh, man. It was a great game. That was a PlayStation 1 game, right?
No, that was PlayStation 3.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wolverine was a PlayStation 3 game?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't think you're right. I think it's a PlayStation 2 game.
I remember playing it at Blockbuster.
God, man. Well, first of all, didn't the PlayStation 2 games work on the PlayStation 3?
They did. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
All right, what else you got?
That they finally edited Cammy. Cammy's gonna have pants in the future.
What? What are you talking about?
Cammy from Street Fighter.
They're putting pants on her?
You know how she walks around in a leotard?
No, it's not just a leotard. It's a thong leotard.
Yeah. Well, they're putting pants on her.
Huh.
But the reason why is because she's getting a Resident Evil costume. So she's gonna be dressing up like Jill Valentine.
I'm confused. I'm just confused.
No, it's in celebration of Resident Evil.
Okay, I guess that's the only reason. All right, then it's fine. I thought it was something about people complaining. When you put it like that, okay. It says here X-Men Origins was available for X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's the game, right?
Yeah.
It says it came out in 2009. That doesn't sound right. No.
Yeah. Dude, your memory isn't.
No, X-Men's Origin Wolverine. No, because I didn't play this when I was 29. No way. This is not the Wolverine game I'm talking about.
Yes, it is.
That's the X-Men Origin that's based on the movie.
And it was good. You fight the Blob in the supermarket.
All right.
Yeah.
Wolverine games. Anyway, what else?
I think that's about it.
That's it?
I don't think I have anything else. Not offhand. Outside of just playing Red Dead. I was hoping that you would have been able to play it. That way we would have had more to talk about. But, you know.
So be it.
You didn't.
But
we're also at an hour, so.
Okay. I guess so, but I'm going to get more info on this game for next week.
On Wolverine?
Yeah, I'm going to look this up because I'm going to look it up in YouTube right now to make sure this is the game that I played. Where
I'm telling you.
What you could
it
see.
is.
PlayStation 3 game? God damn. Wow. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Once again, if you want to get a hold of us, you can email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of us at evilmetal at Twitter, where Frank most likely will insult you on your answer back. So be careful what you ask. And also, we are available in iTunes and Spotify and Android, Google Music. So once again, we appreciate for all you guys listening, and take care.
Love, peace, and happiness.